Hello guys, welcome to How to Fix Tech. In this video guys, we are going to install the Kali Linux on our laptop or the systems. So steps will be same for all. If you want to make a dual boot your system, the steps will be same, but there is some changes while installation. So let's start without wasting our time. So first of all, we need to download the ISO of the Kali Linux. So open the any browser which you use, and on the search bar you need to type here Kali Linux download. Just go to first official website of Kali Linux, and once you go here, go to this installer images and click on this option installer images. Then this will redirect you to the installer. Now you can choose here the 32-bit, or I'm going to choose here 64-bit. So click on that and you will see here the download option. Click on installer, and the second software we need to have is Rufus in order to make the bootable pen drive of Kali Linux. Go to search bar, tab there Rufus download, and open the first link and go to this installer and click on latest one, this option. Close the advertisement. Now it is downloaded. I have already downloaded the Rufus, but still, so you can see here 3.9 GB Kali Linux is ISO file. So it will take some time. In my case it is going to take around 10 to 15 minutes. So let me pause the video, and before that let me show you that you should have at least 8 GB of pen drive. We are going to install the Kali Linux with the USB. In my case this is my USB. So make sure you don't have any data in your USB, it will be erased. So it is downloading now. So let me pause the video and I will resume once the ISO file is downloaded. Okay, it's almost done now, 30 seconds left. So at the time of making video, this is the latest 23.4. this is the latest Kali Linux operating system. As you can see here, the ISO has been downloaded. Go to download option here, and we have downloaded the Rufus and the ISO. It is not downloaded yet. Okay, so it is downloaded now. As you can see here, the Kali Linux as well as the Rufus. So we need to double click on the Rufus in order to run it, and make sure you inserted your pen drive now. So I have already inserted my pen drive, as you can see here. So all the data will be lost from the pen drive. Already told you that. The Rufus will automatically pick your pen drive. You need to click on the yes button when the prompt opens of Rufus. As you can see, it is automatically up here, and it is already picked my pen drive. You can see here, this is a pen drive. So you need to select here the ISO file from here. Make sure you leave it as default here. Click on select, and we are going to pick the ISO from the download option. As you can see, it is already recommending. Click on this option, ISO of Kali Linux, and click on open. Now it is going to mountain. Now click on start. All the data will be lost. Click on OK. Yes. All the data will be lost. Okay, so it is going to now making the bootable pen drive of Kali Linux. Let's wait some time here. Once it is done, I will resume the video again. Now bootable pen drive is ready now. So let me close this. If I go to here, now you can see Kali Linux bootable files are here. So we are ready now. So let me eject it, and I'm going to insert my pen drive into the another system where I'm going to install the Kali Linux. So I'm making the video with my phone. So this is my laptop and this is my USB pen drive. So let me insert it into the laptop. Now you need to have the knowledge what is the BIOS key on your laptop. I mean the bootable key. So in my HP laptop it will be F10 and in the Dell laptop or the system it will be F12. So let me press here the power button and continuously hit the F10 key. Let me enter. We need to make sure that we have booted from the pen drive. So go to the configuration, then go to boot options, hit enter. Now once you hit enter, come to the UEFI, this partition. Now you can see, now you will see the bootable order is the OS boot manager is here. So we need to make sure that we have booted from the USB hard disk or the hard disk. Okay, so we need to change it. So in order to move the bootable USB or the pen drive up and down, we need to press F5 or the F6. So let me press here F5. Now it is going down with the F5. We need to make sure on the top. So let me press F6 here. Now it is on the top now, UEFI boot order. So let me press F10 here to save and click on yes. And my system is going to boot from the USB now. And Kali Linux is going to install. You can see. Now you will see here the options like this. Choose the first option, hit enter, graphical install. Okay, you will see here the English. So let it as default. Click on continue here. Now you will see here the region. Select. So I'm going to select India here. And then click on next. I mean continue. Okay, so leave it as American English. Click on continue. Detecting the installation media, just wait here. Load install all components from the installation media. Again you need to wait. Detect network hardware. It is going to detect the Wi-Fi card as well as the, you can see here. Let me click on continue. Okay, continue. Now I need to here type here the password, the Wi-Fi password I need to type here. So let me put it the password here. Now I have put the password and it is taking to attempt to connect with the Wi-Fi. Now successful connected. Now you can see here you want to use the host name here. So what host name you want to give it? So I'm going to leave it as default Kali. Then click on continue here. Now the domain name, let me post here test. Continue. Now you need to select here the username. This is also very important here. So I'm going to give it test. And then click on continue. Here. Now it is recommending me the name. You can change it here. This is recommending the test user. Okay, click on continue again. Now password I need to type here. Let me put the password and let me continue it. I mean the confirm. Then click on continue again. So it is taking the partition disks. So here is the most important part in this video. If you are just installing the Linux in your system, just choose this option, entire disks. But if you want to make it dual bootable, you need to select here the manual disk here. So select that option. Now you will see here all the details of your disks. So expand you can see here, this is my Kingston drive and it is 120. Now if you see here, I'm going to select here the free disk here, free space I mean here, and in the other there is a Windows in it, so I'm not going to use them. So let me select here the enter button here and click on this option, create a new partition. Now I'm going to select here the first partition is for the bootable files. Let me give it 1 GB for bootable files and then click on here continue. And you need to select here the beginning and click on continue. Now you will see here the windows like this. So choose this option, use as ext4 journaling file system. You need to double click on the mount point, double click and select it at boot static files of the bootloader. Okay, and click on continue. Once you click on continue, choose this option, done setting up the partition, and then click on continue. Now if you see here, you can see here the 999 MB is ext4. It means the boot partitions, the boot files we have created it. So we need to select here the free space, which is this option. So I'm going to hit enter now, free space, and new partition, let it select automatically, hit enter. Now leave it as default. It is taking almost 22 GB. 50 GB is recommended to use a Linux machine, but I am going to show you just for how to install that. So click on continue. Now leave it as default here. Now done the setting up the partition, select that option and click on continue. Now you can see here 22 GB is created here, ext4, and ext4 is boot files. So once we have created that, we need to click on this option, finish partition, and write changes to the disks. While we selected that option, this option, and then click on this option and click on continue. Yes. Now Kali Linux is almost ready, installing the base system. Now you will see here, select install software. Just wait, it will automatically pick. So I recommend you to leave this as default here and then click on continue option.